This might end up being a long video, but I'm sure all 3 of my subscribers will appreciate some of this. The rest of you will click away and keep doing what you're doing. But the main point is about these sort of videos when I'm out and about is what I always say: keep moving. That's the object, that's the goal, right? Let's go. It's pretty dark. That's a cool shot. I like that shot. So we're going up to the tower. We're going up the tower. I don't think there's any princesses. Hey guys, welcome back to Ready T Plus. So today is another day of hiking. Hiking today at the, what is it? Sleeping Giant, hope you can see it. Sleeping Giant State Park. That's the giant behind me here. Sleeping Giant. Right behind me there. Right? So today, it's supposed to rain. Actually, all the grass is wet because it rained overnight. It's supposed to start raining again. I'm going to do the, what they call the Tower Trail, which seems to be where everybody else goes. You know, old people with kids. So it's not challenging at all unless you are completely unfit. Then it might be an issue. But as for me, not so much. But it's a safer bet right now because I'm hiking solo. But what might happen is I just might end up going off the trail as I often do and finding interesting things to see. So first time I'm wearing actual hiking shoes. Just wanted to see what that experience is like from wearing what I usually do, which is my regular running shoes. So here's what the trail looks like. So yeah, so it's nothing challenging whatsoever. It's just unless you're unfit completely, that's when it becomes a challenge. However, not a big deal. In memory of this dead fellow here. So, a little history on this, what do you call it? This park. So, the reason why it's called Sleeping Giant is because the native peoples, or the original peoples they call Indians who live here, to them, the entire mountain range looked like a sleeping giant, which it actually kind of does. So it's just one, by the way, this is the length of the trail. It's not long at all. So 1.6 miles. That's the tricky part here. There's bears around apparently. And I did not buy a bear spray. But as Christians say, by the grace of God go I. Either way, I have a hiking stick. Maybe that'll help me against a bear, should we encounter one. Well, all jokes aside, when you see a bear, the National Parks Association say you should not run, you should not climb a tree. You should try to make loud noises, and if you can, if you can find rocks or, you know, something to throw at the bear, throw it, and hopefully the bear goes away. Otherwise, I leave that to your imagination. In any event, woo! I'm going to show you some more of the trail again. It's all gravel on this side. The only thing is certain areas become a bit steep, but nothing that's too impossible to handle, you know? Check it out. Turn the first corner here. I usually try to walk as fast as I can because to at least challenge myself a bit more. One thing after the rain, the place is pretty cool, to say the least. Now it's May, the end of May, so getting closer to the hot time, to summer. Another corner here. So yeah, getting closer to summer, so this place, well, by the way, right now it's about 9:30 a.m. so there's not a lot of folks around just yet, but this is my third time doing this trail. Sleeping Giant has been a park that I've wanted to hike for some time, but never made the time to do it. So now here we are, and I'm taking you guys with me. So now the incline is a little bit steeper now. Check it out. I'm not sure if you can tell. It's a little bit steeper. So right now I'm walking at about maybe a 20, 25, 30 degree angle of incline, right? Sitting, this is 90, 80, 70, you know, you get the idea. But yeah, again, I'm walking pretty briskly and talking. Elevation is getting higher. I'm running out of oxygen a little bit, but it's all good. Anyway, talk to you in a minute. Let me catch my breath without stopping. It's funny that about the humidity, it's like it's cool, it was cool in one spot, but then the humidity is picking up this section here. I'm about 0.64 miles up. It's a little bit humid. It's all good though. what's annoying to me is like, you'll see some folks walking by strolling, right? Meanwhile, I'm wearing hiking boots, a hiking stick, and then folks are just strolling along. In front of me there, this whole time, has been grandma, and she's just walking up like it's nothing. Which in fact, it not really is, but you know, it's not that challenging. Oh, see another grandma coming. This one has 2 hiking sticks. You see her as she passes. So, there she goes. The only thing I find with the gravel, paved path is it does get tricky and a bit slippery. It's not like they use anything to lock the gravel in. It's just scattered, so you can slide. Because stone on top of stone and nothing holding it in between, so let's be careful if you ever come up here and hike this path. But there's a pretty cool reward at the top of this path that I'll show you once I get there. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is hike there and then hike back down and then take on another trail. Not necessarily for its entire length, but yes, you'll see. That's the plan. Hike this one, hike back down, and then take on another trail. Let's see. It's not bad, you can run. My shades are fogging up. I'll try jogging a little bit. So I've now reached the 1 mile mark. Now if I remember correctly, this little path here is 1.64 I think, something like that in length, so you have about 0.6 to go or something like that. I really don't like going hiking and not wearing my shades. Excuse me. I'll put a link as to what happened to me that time. I almost went blind hiking and not properly wearing my shades, or my glasses, I believe. So, but these are fogging up, man. At least this area here is, you know, not as dense. Sky's opening up, but still things are flying around, so one has to be careful. Sorry for my heavy breathing, but that's what happens when you do these things. Not sure how loud it's coming out on your side, but this is kind of what it is. Now sweat's getting in my eyes. Great. So this area here has leveled out a little bit. Not an incline whatsoever. It's a nice little flat area. You can rest your calf muscles for a little bit before we go back on the rest of the incline. Oh, check this out. It's a far drop. Not sure if you can really appreciate it, but that's the drop off down there. So we're coming from somewhere down there. If you can see through the trees, see a bit of mountain range and whatnot. But as we get higher, we will be able to see more. This might end up being a long video, but I'm sure all 3 of my subscribers will appreciate some of this. The rest of you will click away and keep doing what you're doing. But the main point is about these sort of videos when I'm out and about is what I always say: keep moving. That's the object, that's the goal, right? Learned this from my late father, who walked a lot for his 85 years on this earth, and he made it to 85. So if you don't abuse your body, obviously, and any unforeseen accidents do not occur in your life, and you live a sensible life, you eat a sensible diet, I don't see why you can't make it to 100 years old. Well, some people might say, hey, I don't want to make it to 100. I'm going to be old and shriveled and can't do much. If that's your perspective, I respect it. As for me, I'm about living. And as long as I can stretch it out, I'll stretch it out. Until that day when I'm called to eternal rest. Yes, I know, it went dark real quick. Welcome to the real me. Reggie Plus on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's appreciated. Anyway, let me show you more of the trail. So there's many paths you can turn off. I think that's one there. It's like a shortcut to the top, but I prefer, for now, taking a long way, because it's a bad exercise for me. It's about the experience for me, so I don't want to cut corners. So that's why I'm taking the long way. Some water. You know I like water. It's amazing. Look at this tree trunk here, how wide it is. I've seen wider fallen trees. Huge. So funny that beneath that tree, right, its roots here, like a whole other civilization for other creatures to coexist, thrive, and survive. This universe is quite remarkable. And even though this tree's toppled over, it still has some green leaves on it. I believe it's from the tree. Could be wrong though. Nope, it is from the tree. Might be able to zoom it in, maybe not. But take it from me, it's still growing leaves. But nevertheless, there's still vegetation, obviously, living off of this. So life continues, right? In one shape, frame, or form, life continues. And it's beautiful. So I think we're coming up on our final corner. I think. No. This one here and one up there. I'm gonna gamble and say the other one is the final corner. Yep, it is. And now, with just a few more steps, we have the big reveal of the tower. So what I'll do is I'll try to get a better vantage point on this, but that's the reward there. I was telling a friend, hey Paul, what's up Paul? I was telling a friend yesterday about this tower here, and he was wondering what was the purpose for this tower. Now, this is an unguided sort of tour, hike, whatever, so there's no one for me to ask, but I'm pretty sure Google can provide that information. But it kind of is odd, because then this was built, I believe, 1915, you know, early 1900s. So then what would have been the purpose for it, considering that back then there was no cars or whatever it is, but clearly there would have been horses and whatnot. So, but this is a lot of stone to put together for no reason. So I think it's safe to assume they built it for a reason. Coming from down there, and that's what it looks like. I'm on a very wide angle lens, so it's a bit morphed. What I did see online, however, is up top, that web looking design was done for one of the builders, one of the masons that put this together. And the other CSP, I believe, was for another builder's, what do you call it? Insignia, initials. So that's what that's for. Inside here it's a bit dark, but let's see if we can make out what this state park owes its existence to the Sleeping Giant Park Association, and especially to the foresight, enterprise, and perseverance of these folks here, right? So, as the story goes, because this place was once a quarry, and those guys formed the association in order to, I guess, protect the area from the miners. They formed an association, came up with the money, and now we have a park to enjoy. So, in case you're wondering, Can we go inside? And the answer is yes. So we're gonna go up to the top, and then we shall see the vantage point that we might be able to enjoy from that very, very pinnacle. All right, so let's go. It's pretty dark. That's a cool shot. I like that shot. So we're going up to the tower. We're going up the tower. I don't think there's any princesses at the top. Oh, thumbnail. Oh, that's the web design. I think you can see it. But anyway, continue up to the top. So we've made it to the top of the tower for the most part, and this is what the view looks like. It's pretty cloudy, so can't really see that far, but you have an idea. What's up? How you doing? All right. So this is the very top here. Not much on this side. It's a bunch of trees. But I think it's a very, very cool stone structure designed in the early 1900s. Those guys really knew how to build stuff that could last. Okay, so like I said, we made it to the top of the Tower Trail. The Blue Trail is next. A bit more rocky terrain, but challenges are fun, challenges are good. So we're gonna take that on next after we finish enjoying this beautiful scenery. So yeah, so there were two people here. I guess I scared them off. Let me not go too much into that. But anyway, we are up here, top of the tower. It's beautiful. It's amazing. The view is really cool. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Then I'm going to take some in for myself. If I end this video here, thank you for watching Humidity Plus on this cool adventure. If I don't end it here, stick around. You'll see more. For the most part, where I make these videos, I make them during editing, not necessarily during shooting, or recording. So if I decide that it's too long, this will be the end of this one, and then stay tuned for the next one. But click around, look around on the page. There's tons of videos. My African adventures continues. I still have more videos from Africa that I'm still in post-production editing. Those are coming up soon, but the adventures never stop. So thank you for watching Humidity Plus, and until next time, keep moving, my friends. Peace.